Welcome back to another vlog. I'm sorry I am introducing you to my double chin, but there is a car in front of me and a car behind me, so I'm trying to discreetly film. And I have scared one of them off already. So I am just on a school run, I'm just collecting Abby. It is Tuesday. However, I'm not baking until tomorrow because it's not needed until Sunday. Now that she is in year 6, she is able to leave the classroom on her own and walk up the hill, which I am rather chuffed about because it means I don't have to get out of the car. It is laziness at its finest, but it just means I don't have to get out when it's raining. So I come down early to get a parking space. It is absolute murder for parking at school. It forces me to have a little bit of time out each day. So I usually use it to catch up on some YouTube videos I haven't watched in a while, and especially catching up on Instagram as well, like answering all the comments that you leave. Yesterday Adam was off work because I had an appointment with an endocrinologist. Yep, if you have been watching for a while, you see, I think it's vlog 24. Vlog 24, I had really low blood sugar. I've had it for a long time, but it was you guys who actually alerted me to what it may be due to my blood sugar getting very low and me cramming several cakes into my mouth on camera. So if it was not for you, I wouldn't have a clue what it was, and I probably wouldn't have gone to the doctors about it. So that is why I find YouTube so useful. Like, a lot of people don't like to overshare online and people like to keep things to themselves, but sometimes it just comes in really handy. And me talking about it after you letting me know what it was may help other people who have similar symptoms and not know what they have. So anyway, yeah, it's taken all this time for me to be referred. I finally had my appointment yesterday. I went primarily because I'm putting lots of weight on by eating all these cakes and biscuits, which I have no choice but to eat because my sugar gets very low and then I faint. So I either eat biscuits or I faint. And my ultimatum given to me by the endocrinologist is I eat every 2 to 3 hours not to faint, but then I'll put weight on because I'm eating every 2 to 3 hours. So my ultimatum is blackout or get fat. It's not the best choice I've got to make, I have to be honest. So he has referred me to go and have like a glucose test. So I've got to go to a different hospital at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not allowed to eat or drink anything other than water. And then they've got to measure my sugar levels, and then they feed me and then monitor my sugar levels for several hours after that. So there's quite a lot of hours in the day I'm going to lose there. So as we were trying to make the appointment, she said, I can get you in next week. I was like, sorry, I've got wedding cakes to make. So I managed to get booked in for the 7th of October. So that is my little update on that situation. So yeah, I just want to thank like people who watch the vlogs. Not only are you really kind with like the comments that you leave and you seem to be following along with me, but you're also really, really useful with just coming up with things that I would have never thought of. So I'm going to watch some YouTube now and wait for Abby. This is the current state of the living room. I have set the lights up today. I just filmed a quick Q&A, which has already gone up because I didn't have time to do a tutorial. These aren't my lights, these are Kai's lights. We bought them, I can't remember if it was Christmas or his birthday. I think it was his birthday because he likes doing little videos like news videos. Oh, so yeah, I've got to put all this away, put my slippers on. A parcel has just arrived. I am so excited to open this. Oh, I could just see you. You are the very first people to see this. Thought I'd treat my loyal little vlog viewers. I have got a new logo. I already mentioned I was having a brand refresh, so I'm still known as the same name. It's just a new logo, a new look, and I ordered lots of new little goodies. And these are my new little cherry stickers that go on the parcels that I send out when you buy either pin badges or stencils. I have quite a few sheets of these. Oh, hang on. Whose are they? I've got somebody else's sticker here. Who is this? Rock the Fizz Bar. That is a pretty cool design. It's just not mine. I'm going to have to get in touch with them and see whose these are. They'll be missing a few sheets of stickers. I have a few sheets of them as well, quite a lot. And then I got some letterheads. It seems my business cards are missing though. Oh dear. Morning, I've just finished shooting a video, so I thought I'd leave the lights up and catch you up on what you missed last week. So firstly, it was a lovely couple who actually was in a bit of a pickle. They'd ordered a cake from Chocky Wocky Doodah, and obviously that closed its doors and they were left without a wedding cake. So they got in touch and they were happy for me to design a whole new cake based on their centerpieces and their books, and they had a really awesome theme. So it was skulls and black, and they had moths on some of their guest books. So I designed them this cake, but during the planning, the bride actually emailed me separately, and we secretly sorted out a hidden back for the groom. So the groom thought he was just getting a 3-tier black cake with a skull on the top and skulls in the roses, the heart on the front. But then the bride said he's a bit of a fan of Wolverine, Superman and Deadpool. So to contrast against the black, we went with nice bright pops of red, blue and yellow, and secretly sorted out via email. They came to collect their wedding cake, so it was all boxed up, ready to go. Luckily it fit in the car, and I'm sure they got it there in one piece, or at least I'm hoping they got it there in one piece. They were an absolute joy to work with. I love couples who just kind of hand over the reins. They're just like, yep, we trust you. This is what we want. Can you please do it? I'm just awaiting pictures of their wedding day because I am sure that was awesome. Seeing the table centerpieces and stuff, I could just tell that was going to be a very cool wedding. Next up, we had a birthday cake. This was Olivia's 4th birthday cake. I have made 3 previous and her christening cake, I think. They just come around so quick. Again, this is another customer that just trusts me. The last couple of cakes I've been able to do like 2 side by side rather than 2. She lets me play around a little bit, which is fun for me. And this year she had Rolly and Bingo. Now this is a new theme to me. I've not done this theme before, so I had a lot of fun creating those big eyes. And then her mum sent me a video of her revealing it to Olivia. Here is it.
What is it? Is that?
Rolly.
No, that's Rolly.
Rolly finger.
And what can you see? Number 4. I mean, how cute is that little giggle? So cute. I'm glad she enjoyed the cake, and now I'm just wondering what she's going to order next year. Finally, after that was the last cake of the week, and that was a big 4-tier wedding cake in mint with gold leaf. And yes, if you watched the last vlog, my gold leaf finally arrived. This was still slightly set up. I still took it in fully stacked 4-tier. I just didn't finalise the top because she told me that there was a cake topper waiting for me at the venue. So this is what it looked like when I just balanced a few flowers in there to get pictures of it as it was. And then we went to set it up at the venue, and it was a gold topper that said "at last." Luckily that just fit. I was able to squeeze that in between the couple of flowers that were already on, got that in there, and then carefully balanced the other flowers around it to make it look a bit more full. Getting pictures of this one was quite hard at the venue because it was outside under a pergola, but the sun was shining on it. So 1, I didn't want it to melt, and 2, it was very hard when the top half was in the shadow and the bottom half was in the sun. And believe it or not, my phone took better pictures than my camera did. Yep, so that one was gold leaf, mint watercolour, gold monogram. I used Phase Gold Dust for the past 2 cakes. I am liking it. It needs a couple of coats though. You need to go over it a couple of times. So I'm sure I will share that with you on more upcoming cakes. And the flowers were artificial ones. I'm not a flower person, find them quite difficult. I don't know how either people who make flowers find them therapeutic to make. They're not therapeutic, they're quite stressful when the wires are spinning around and then a petal breaks and a leaf breaks. So artificial ones for me were the way to go. In fact, whilst I'm on that subject, I have a confession. I went back to Country Baskets, and now this cupboard kind of looks like this. What you're looking at in here is over £100 worth of artificial flowers. Nearly all of these were from Country Baskets. I have a little tub here that's got smaller pieces in and little clusters. These bunches of roses were actually from Home Bargains. Some were from like eBay and AliExpress. But yeah, there's over £100 worth here, and there doesn't seem to be a lot. Either way, it's still cheaper than me trying to make this thing. There's no way I'm making this in sugar. my thing is models, not flowers, so if it makes my life easier and it makes the cakes cheaper, it's a bit of a win. You'll have to also excuse my arm. This is where they took blood the other day. It's not actually quite bad when Adam gets his blood taken. His bruise goes all the way down his arm. So this one isn't too bad. My business cards finally arrived. These ones are my packing notes. So when you buy something from my shop, this is my own custom pattern. It's just got little cherries on it. It's obviously very 80s, 90s themed, which is a lot of my cakes. A lot of my cakes are 80s, 90s, either movies or games, so it kind of fits in. And then it's plain on the back, so I can write you a little thank you note. My business cards are cute little pink ones with the same background. And then this is the other side. Let's get one out. So that is the front. And then on the back is just my name and then all my social medias where people can find me. So yeah, pretty chuffed with this. This is my new branding. I'm going to hopefully do a whole video on branding and why mine looks like this and why other people's may be a bit more polished. I just feel this fits my style of cakes better. Very 80s, 90s, bit of pop of colour. So yeah, I am loving it at the minute. Let me know what you think. Alexa, set a timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
A few people always ask me, I don't know how you do it. That little black gadget that sits in my living room, and I have one in the conservatory, is a lifesaver. That was my timer for taking out the cakes and checking the cakes. They've just gone in. I have one set up to remind me to stop what I'm doing and collect my daughter from school. I have one set up to remind the kids to do their homework. I have one set up to tell them to finish the homework and set the table for tea. I set them when I'm cooking to remind me to check the chips or the chicken. It is an absolute lifesaver. Also, I'm really sorry if you already have one and you now have a 45-minute timer set. That's the cake all finished, ready to be collected tomorrow. We just need to take pictures of it and box it, but I'm going to do that in the morning. Finish it at about 8 o'clock. We've got a very busy weekend. Tomorrow, Abby has got her 11 plus exam tomorrow, so she's got to be up and out early for that. We've got food shopping to do. We have sold our car. We've sold little Eve, our old Skoda, the white one. If you watched a couple of vlogs back, you'll listen, we bought a new car so that it could tow a caravan. So we had to sell the white one, and we called it Eve because she was white and she had a little plant on the side. Did she? So they're coming in to collect that tomorrow. So we've got that. We've got the cake collection tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I have to start baking for a cake that I've got. Midweek on Thursday, I've also got another 2 wedding cakes next week. And they're all deliveries, and somebody has decided to get gout again. So this time it's not in his ankle, it's in his toe. This is the first time it's been in your toe.
That's why I'm looking at the screen going.
I pressed it! recording?
I don't know.
We've just discovered that entire thing that we thought we were filming was actually paused. Right, we've figured out what is wrong with it. The SD card is not working, so we're starting to film and then it's cutting out halfway through. I've explained twice that Adam's got gout. We sold the car. I'm making cakes at the weekend. Abby's got an 11+ exam. Adam's been watching Downton Abbey. I've said this several times. So before the camera cuts out again, we're going to watch an episode of Doctor Who and go to bed. Well, Abby got all her tests done today. Well, I say all of her tests. She did actually say she didn't finish her papers. The car has now gone. That's been paid for and taken, so I get my parking space back on the drive. Another couple of jobs left to do today. We've got the boring food shop to do. I've got a couple of drawings to do and emails. I've been working on my website. I have a new jumper on today. I ordered quite a few bits and pieces. I will show you what I got. So if you've been watching these vlogs for a long time, you will notice this is a different coat. I ordered one from Matalan ages ago in mustard and it arrived in orange colour, and I've been looking for a new coat ever since. I've just been putting up with my usual skanky knackered Parker coat. So this one again is from Matalan, but it's the new one. It's a longer coat. So whilst I ordered this from Matalan, I ordered a couple of other things because I thought if I don't get a few different coats to try on, I will never end up with one. So this one's quite nice. It's mega thick. It's got these big fluffy collars. It's got zip pockets. So this one's good so far. Then I ordered one from Asda, which was pretty much like half the price. It's not like the waterproof material though, and that is in a mint sort of colour. And then I got a lightweight. I thought I needed a coat that was just easy and quick to throw on. I think I'm going to take this one back. It has no zip or anything. It's just a waterfall front. And it's got short sleeves. But it's a bit too long in the body. Like this bit that's supposed to sit on your waist does not sit on my waist because I've only got a short body. So this one's going to go back, and then at the same time, because you get free delivery if you order a certain amount, I got this jumper, which is nice and colourful and stripy and slouchy and warm. This was £14 from Asda, and I also picked up some chunky white trainers that actually fit my troll feet in. So I'm quite happy with them. My phone that just went off then is Adam stuck outside the back doors. Hi.
What?
Morning. I'm in a right old rush today. This bit is a little bit embarrassing to show you, but I did say that I received a parcel in the last vlog and that I would show you in the next one. Now this isn't too bad. It's when you get down here and realise it's full of ganache, icing sugar, buttercream. Because yes, I have been wearing it and I have been working in it, which is testament to how comfy it is. So I was very kindly sent this t-shirt by Mr. Baker. There is his logo down there, Mr. Baker's Cakes. Not only is he a teacher, he also has a blog, he makes cakes, and he's also a fellow YouTuber. His current series at the minute is Baking Along with the Great British Bake Off, so I will leave him linked below if you're interested in that. If you like watching Bake Off, he recreates what they're making that particular week. And he has cake merch. So this is the t-shirt that I chose. It comes in lots of different colours. It's hashtag Cake Chums. He has a few other designs as well. I opted for a size 14. I'm a 12-14. I thought I'd get a 14 for my ever increasing waistline. And it's actually super comfy. And it's quite a long t-shirt as well. Do you know when you get t-shirts and they're a bit too short? This is a really nice length. It's a really nice material. Because I used to get like free t-shirts and stuff in, do you know, like those subscription box things that you get through the post with lots of things in, and you always got a t-shirt, and they were a bit stiff and the neckline was a bit annoying. So I was super impressed with this. It's a nice thin, stretchy, comfy material, and you can tell I liked wearing it because I worked in it and it's absolutely covered. I was going to show you me wearing it so you could see the fit, but as my vlogging week rolled into the non-vlogging week, it has been ridiculously hectic. I mean, just look at the state of the place. I have a cake in there that is ready to deliver 2.5 hours today. I can't show you that because they don't get married till tomorrow and this vlog goes up today. There are extra kitchen cake for cutting. The coats are still there. Desk is a mess. I still have a TV under my desk. But there is one bit of good news. This is my very last week where I have 3 cakes. Oh my god, no more wet fish. I have looked in my diary. I'm now on my 2020 diary because it runs from September this year to December next year. And there isn't a week in there that has 3 cakes, and it is staying that way. This is the start of a brand new routine. I just need to get through this week. This week is super stressful. So yeah, you might have noticed there was no tutorial this week. I do apologise. I have this cake to deliver, 2 other wedding cakes, and I have to start designing a cake that's for midweek next week. I started editing this vlog because this vlog has got to go up today, so I really need to get that done. So I needed to hop on, do an ending, show you the awesome t-shirt from Mr. Baker. Like I said, I will leave him linked below. Go and check him out and go and check his t-shirts out. And I will see you in the next vlog, if I'm still alive.